So, as I said in yesterday's video, I think I'm going to have to slow down on the Elon Musk videos. On average, I think I've lost about 800 views per video, which is pretty significant. So, I think I'm going to slow down. At first, when I was doing these videos, I thought it was going to do pretty good. And they say if you're going to do an experiment on your YouTube channel, you shouldn't do it any more than about 2 weeks. I've been almost 3 weeks. And the reason I went 3 weeks is because I have one video I did on Social Security that did really well. So, not getting much feedback on it, other than the trolls. One day I did a video, I think it was on the Social Security. I lost 36 subscribers, but that was all of it was a troll unleashing all his, millions of accounts he's got because he was mad. So, anytime I make a change, even in the slightest, I remember when I started doing lawnmower videos on this channel, he got mad, sent me a bunch of dirty emails, and then unsubscribed a bunch. So he wants what he wants, very specifically. He's in charge, So I guess I'm going to have to figure out what else to do with this channel. I know that, of course, the trolls will tell me exactly what I should do with this channel. This channel's dead, and everybody's got their reasons why it's dead. The reality is if you go to Google Trends and you type in off-grid living or tiny house living, these channels are dying. Nobody's interested in this kind of stuff anymore. As a matter of fact, I watched a YouTube expert channel. There's several of them. And 10 years ago, 8 years ago, they were talking about channels that were doing really well that have just dropped off the face of the earth. And one of those niches was van life. Van life was huge. I remember this young gal made, I don't know, a few million views on her very first video living in a van. I can't even remember her name now. Dang. African American woman in a blue van. That's all I remember. And she had a snake. And she just exploded. But those channels are just kind of dying off. And well, the offshoot of that was these little house off-grid channels. And I'm not trying to brag when I say this, but I thought when we gave up off living in a camper, traveling, I really do feel like I was the first channel to say, okay, let's go off-grid. We went off-grid, and a bunch of other guys did it too. They started buying sheds, and so, but it's dying off too. I know there's some big channels. People are going to say, well, you're not like so-and-so. I know there's big channels out there, and they do well for some reason. They've been at it a long time. Who knows what it is? I know there's a channel, Wrangler Star. I don't even understand how his channel does well like it does. He is all over the place with his channel. And he picks up views, so, I guess I'm just not there. The channel died off. I'm not good at blogging or vlogging or whatever you want to call it. So I switched to, I made a new channel. So I still got to figure out what to do with this one. I don't want to give up on it. I mean, it still makes a little bit of money. Not like it used to, though. So I'll keep working at it, and maybe something will take off. Maybe not. So I guess I should talk about the other channel a little bit. The other channel is doing pretty good. I know it's not as big as this channel, obviously. And one of the things you got to realize is with this channel, can you imagine, I don't know if it's going to sound morbid, and I don't mean it for it to, but can you imagine how many people have died in my subscription list? I mean, I can think of several that I know were subscribed that are now dead. So even if a quarter of them have died, my audience is relatively old. When you look at my analytics, the youngest group of significant numbers is 50 years old. Everybody is older than that. Now I know somebody's gonna say, I'm older, I'm younger than that. I know there are people younger than that, but when I say significant numbers, I'm talking like major percentages of the views come from 50 and older. After that, it's like 2%, 3% in the age groups. So the audience isn't there anymore. My subscribers have probably passed. A lot of them have. So YouTube just doesn't even know what to do with my channel. And when I try to make a shift, and you gotta be so careful. And now with Google AI, it's pretty easy to figure out what to do and not to do, because you can ask Google AI and it kind of guides you in the right direction. But you just can't make a shift. I'd like to shift this channel in a different direction, but as I'm doing it, I'm destroying the channel. So that's just not advisable to do that. So what I'm trying to figure out what to do is what to do now with it until the other channel is in a good shape where I can make a shift on it, and I really wouldn't have to worry about this channel. I can just make the shift and be done with it. So hopefully the other channel will start to pick up better pace. But in comparison, percentage wise, the other channel just does fantastic. It reacts the way it's supposed to. I make 2 videos a week, one on Monday and Thursday, and I post it at 5 a.m. It picks up a few views. I think the channel, the algorithm is starting to understand what the channel is now, so it's not quite as sporadic as it used to be. So it used to be about 7 a.m. I would get a huge influx of YouTube sending it out to people, trying to figure out who to send it out to, and my click-through rate would drop down to 1%. It was terrible. But now that's not happening. I'm getting a consistent amount of views every hour. And the last video, it went 2 days before they really pushed it out. So I guess the algorithm is kind of experimenting with it to see what to do with it, but it's just reacting so much better. And the trolls, cross my fingers, aren't trying to destroy it just yet. I would imagine that's coming, but they're not trying to. I would imagine they're waiting for me to get monetized, and I'm not going to tell anybody when I'm going to get monetized on that channel. As a matter of fact, what I've decided to do is wait until I am monetized and then say, okay, I'm monetized. Thank you very much for your help, because I've been telling you on this channel, I appreciate if you go over there and watch, and as soon as I get monetized, I'll stop advertising that on this channel. So I'm not going to say, hey, I've reached the amount of hours I needed. I'm going to wait until the YouTube monetizes my channel and we're all squared away. That way, when the trolls come in to attack, it won't make any difference. But I would appreciate it if you would go over there, check out those videos. A lot of people are playing the playlist, and man, I'm telling you, I really appreciate that. I've got several playlists, like push mower playlist, riding mower playlist, a pressure washer playlist. But then I have all video playlist, and a lot of people are clicking on that all video playlist. I guess they're watching it while they're asleep, playing it while I'm asleep. They're asleep. I tried to do that, but my phone overheats because I play it on my phone, because my computer is on hotspot and it takes a lot of electricity. So I play it on my phone, but it overheats after about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours, and it shuts off. So but I'm trying to do it too, play this playlist. Again, I really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So mowing season will be coming up. As a matter of fact, just today I saw the first person on the Facebook groups saying, hey, where can I find a mechanic? He was quite a bit of ways. There's like 6 lawnmower repair shops in between me and him, so I thought I'll just leave that one to go. And he needed his hydrostatic drive looked at. Probably just an oil filter or a belt or something. I could have looked at it, but it would have cost a lot to get it over here in comparison to the other places. So I let that one go. Got a call, well, actually a message yesterday. Somebody wanting 4 or 5 chainsaws, chains sharpened. So that's good. I figured the last time I had a serious customer, well, I can't say that. I guess February has been the slowest this month. I don't think I've gotten any business this month. So if I get those chainsaws, that means I would have at least 1 customer every month of the year during the off season, I should say. So anyway, that's picking back up. Now, I'm hoping to get more customers this year than I did last year. I suspect I will, because I don't think I'm going to be selling lawnmowers. You'll remember the Beast. The Beast is the best running lawnmower I've ever tried to sell. And after I sold it, you know, the belt broke and he wanted that replaced. And oh, then he lost a couple of these R-pins. So it fell to the ground. So he just wanted his money back. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to risk my reputation because some mower didn't sell, or some mower that I tried to sell didn't turn out. So we kept that. And you can see I got the tires all muddy. Just the other day they came out and did some utility work, and they left the ground just completely unlevel. So I used the mower deck and graded it all down. Works fantastic. Doesn't even spin a tire, just pulled right through. But then I got this mower over here. I don't know what to do with. It runs, it mows, does everything it's supposed to do. Tire's flat. But it's just not in real good shape. It's hard to start. And of course I could spend more money on it and I try to get it to run better. But at some point it's not worth it. And you can only get so much money out of these things. And so I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. This one was a bad purchase, but I'm not going to do it anymore. The downside to that is I think I sold 4 last year. And that was a pretty good revenue source. So I'm hoping to get more business to replace the loss of not selling lawnmowers. Now, here's the thing. These were bought. I bought these, the Beast and this one. If someone were to just leave a lawnmower here, I might go ahead and try to fix that one up and sell it, because I wouldn't have a lot of money invested in the original purchase. Let's say you buy that for $100 and it turns out to be worse shape than you thought, so you spend another $300 trying to get it fixed, and you can only sell it for $300. Well, you lost $100. Or like the Beast would just ran my reputation down, and I didn't want to do that. So like I said, I'm not really sure where we're going to go with things on this channel. Of course, with the mowing season coming up and I'm going to be busy working on lawnmowers, I still have to make a video every day on this channel. So I got to figure out what to do with it. Making off-grid videos, you know, I've talked about everything. It's all used up. And I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories. I watch this one guy, and it seems like every other week he's talking about going to war. We're going to war! And we haven't gone to war yet. So I'm not into conspiracy theories and predictions. I thought I would try the positive government stuff, and that didn't work. I mean, I knew I was going to get a lot of feedback complaining that, you know, that's not what I heard. I watch CNN. So I knew I was going to get a lot of that, and I was okay with that. But losing that many views, I was better off just talking about pumping water into a IBC tank sometimes. It just doesn't seem like anything I'm trying is working. I was really hoping over the summer, making those lawnmower videos on this channel, that would have fixed this channel's problem, but it didn't. So on the other channel, I only make 2 videos a week, but I can make up to 5 videos a week on the other channel and hold on to them, and that'll give me enough videos to get through the winter time, because I still make some videos in the winter. So it's going to be a lot easier, a lot less stress. I'm able to spend more time on editing. You may have noticed on that other channel that I'm zooming in. I found out on my editor that I can zoom in on objects in the video, which is fantastic. I mean, that's just, I didn't know you could do that. That's awesome. So I hope you all will bear with me. Stick with me on this channel. I don't know what attracts people on this channel. I've never figured it out. After 8 years, I've just never figured it out. And on the other channel, it's just so easy. I mean, it's just so easy. You stay consistent, you make lawnmower repair videos, weed eater repair videos, and it does pretty good. Well, if you will, I'd really appreciate it if you go to the other channel. Let's get it over the top, get it done and over with, and I can quit bothering you with it on this channel. Well, I'll figure out where to go with this channel, and hopefully we can do something. So here's an up next box to it. I'd appreciate you to click it. It'll take you right over there. So if I can inspire you, keep at it so you can live your dreams. Thanks for watching.